Hello, yogis. Welcome. Vanessa with Joyful Movement Studio here. And today I have an intermediate flow class planned for us. But don't fear when you hear those words. There are many paths to the top of the mountain and many stops along the journey. So perhaps grabbing a block, a bolster, and maybe even some water and meeting me on your mat. Feel free to close your eyes and invite some intuitive movement in. Maybe just wiggling the shoulders, rolling the shoulders, taking a little shimmy side to side. Using this as an opportunity to just break free from whatever you need to. And then when you feel ready, pause, coming to a moment or two of stillness. Taking a moment here, bringing your awareness down to your sitting bones, connecting to the earth. Lengthening through the spine, lifting through the crown of the head, a little tuck of the chin. And we're going to be here for a few breaths, observing how it feels to breathe. Perhaps observing, noticing the sensation of the air passing through the nostrils and filling the lungs. And then noticing the sensation as the lungs empty and the air comes back out of our bodies. Notice whatever it is you want to notice. Allow your attention to go wherever it needs to go. I'm going to take this next few breaths to become present in our bodies. Perhaps bringing our hands together at heart center. And if it feels right for you, take a moment to set an intention for our practice together. When you feel ready, open your eyes and we'll start to invite a little movement in. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, we're going to side bend over to the right. Perhaps look up and take a breath in and out. Inhale to come on up. Exhale, twist to the right. The left hand to the right knee. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, twisting maybe a little deeper. Inhale to unwind, sweep the arms out, around, and up. And exhale over to the left, perhaps looking up towards the ceiling. Breath in and out. Inhale to rise. Exhale to twist left. So right hand to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale to unwind and sweep up. Palms face forward. We're going to pull the elbows down into a cactus or goalpost, looking up to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And we're going to switch the cross of the legs. So bringing that back leg forward and taking a moment and resetting. Connecting the sitting bones down. Lengthening through the spine. Lifting through the crown of the head. And then bringing the hands together for a moment. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, side bend to the right, looking up. Breathe here. Inhale, coming on up. And exhale, twist. Deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale here. Unwind, reaching up. And exhale, leaning to the left, looking up under the right arm. Inhale, coming on up. Exhale, twisting. Deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, unwind, sweep up, palms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms looking up. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and we're going to roll forward onto our hands and knees. If you were sitting on a block or a bolster, you can gently move that off to the side. And we're going to come into a tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. We're going to take a couple cat-cows. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, rounding the back, lifting the lower belly gently, looking towards the knees. Inhale to reverse that, arching the back, lifting heart, lifting hips, maybe looking up, cow pose. Exhale, rounding into cat. Take your time. And inhale, come on forward into cow. Let's do one more. Exhale, round it back. And inhale, come on forward. And exhale to neutral. We're going to take our right leg out to the side. Pressing gently into the outer edge of the back foot or the side foot, right foot. Walk your hands on in and come on up. Extend the arms out and start to lean over to the left. Coming into a side plank variation, you can look to the sky or forward or down, whatever feels okay on the neck. Press into the hands as though you're pressing your torso away from the earth, and arms are stacked. We're going to take this top hand down and we're going to walk them forward so they are under the shoulders. And we're going to rock our hips towards our heel and then come on up. Rock back, hips towards heel and come on up. We're going to do one more. Rock back, hips towards heel and come on up. Sliding your right leg back in, knee over the hip. And we're going to take the left leg out, pressing into the pinky toe side of the foot. Walk the hands towards the body so we can come on up and extend the arms out. Now lean down to the right. And I should have mentioned you can absolutely bring a yoga block here to bring the ground up to you. Gazing wherever feels comfortable on the neck and press down into the bottom hand, finding that strength in your body. And we're going to release that top hand down and slowly walk to center. When you're ready, we're going to rock back, hips towards heel. And inhale, come on forward. Exhale, rocking back, hips towards heel. And inhale, come on forward. And we're going to do one more rock back, hips towards heels. And come on forward. And bring that leg in. Take a deep breath in. We're going to tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the knees and the hips, downward dog. Feel free to walk and adjust. Walk your hands wherever they need to go. Walk your feet if they need to move. And then pressing into the base knuckles of your hands to take the weight out of the wrists. Fingertips are pointing forward. Fingers are wide. Bend the knees gently. Reach your heels towards the earth, but they never have to touch. Gently lifting through the lower belly muscles and relaxing the jaw. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet for this first one. Walk your hands towards your feet. You can grab onto opposite elbows. We're going to sway side to side, taking a gentle ragdoll motion. Bend your knees as much as feels comfortable for your body today. Because it really is all about the here and now. the here and now, this moment, this pose, this breath. Pausing when you're ready, releasing the hands. Inhale, slide the hands up the legs for our flat back, half lift, half salute posture. And exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Arms out around and up, up, up. Palms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms open through heart center. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, fold. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, we're going to walk out into our downward dog, hands walking out. Hands are about shoulders distance apart, feet are about hips distance apart. We're going to come on up to the balls of the feet and ripple forward into our plank. Please feel free to bring the knees down. I won't say it every time, but you have that option every time. On your next exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga, slowly coming all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes, press gently into the tops of the feet and the pubic bone. Roll the shoulders back, finding a baby cobra. And release down. Inhale to tuck your toes and hug your elbows in. Exhale, press to the knees, especially this first one, and then lift back into your downward dog. And pause. We're going to inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it forward by the right hand. We're going to stay up on the ball of the back foot and come on into a crescent lunge. So we can start by bending that back knee, hip over the knee, a little lift of the lower belly muscles, and then press out through the heel. And think about bringing your shoulders down. Front knee is stacked over the ankle. On your exhale, folding. So we're going to start by bringing that left knee down. Bring your right hand inside the right leg. And then we're going to step that right leg back straight here. Stepping it back straight. And then we're going to open into a side plank, just like that. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. And take a few breaths here. If you would like, you can take that bottom leg, that left leg, and step it back. And if your knee is up, we can bring it back down. And then we're going to come back down to the all fours and send the leg back. Both knees can come down or stay lifted, and chaturanga to the ground. Inhale, finding your cobra, rolling those shoulders back to lift heart center and release down. Inhale, hug the elbows in, tuck the toes. Exhale, let's press to the knees again and then lift into downward dog. Pausing here, taking a few breaths. Now we're going to lift the left leg with your next inhale, lifting it. Exhale, bring it forward by the left hand. Stay up on the ball of the right foot. And inhale, make your way on up and soften into your high lunge or crescent lunge. Take that back knee, bend it so the hip is stacked over top. Take a second to engage through the abdominals and then press out through your heels, shoulders down, knee over the ankle. Pause and breathe. On your next exhale, we're going to fold. We're going to start by bringing that right knee down. Left hand can come inside the left leg, and then the left leg steps straight back. Straight back. And now we can open into side plank. Take a few breaths here. This is a beautiful place to be. At any time in class, this can be your choice. You have choices. So one of your choices is to take that leg and stack it or bring it behind the front leg. We can come out of this the same way we came in by bringing that knee down and then turning forward and then taking that leg out for plank or taking both knees down. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart off the ground for cobra. Release down. Take your inhale to tuck the toes and hug the elbows. Exhale, press to the knees and lift into downward dog. Adjust as you need. We never have to stay where we landed because we don't always land in the right spot. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, lightly stepping up to the top of the mat into forward fold. We're going to take an inhale, half lift, and exhale, release down. Rising all the way on up. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we're going to take that one more time with a variation of fallen triangle. Inhale, sweep out, around, and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the hands, step to plank, chaturanga, into cobra. Releasing, take your inhale to prepare, tuck the toes, hug the elbows. Exhale, press knees or toes, and then downward dog. All right. Taking a deep breath in and out. Inhale, right leg lifts. So we're going to come into a little differently. We're going to bring that right knee down under our hip. And then we're going to open to the left in our side plank. From here, you can always stay here or remember the option of walking your foot back. Maybe I'll show this one from the side. Walking the foot back, or from here, taking that leg and bringing it forward into a fallen triangle. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the hand down wherever your right leg is. Let's lift it to the sky. And then bring it forward by the right hand, staying on the ball of the back foot. One more time through crescent lunge, softening into your pose. You can always take that opportunity to bend the knee and then press out through the heel and allow the shoulders to pull down the back. Release the hands down, step back to your plank. Chaturanga all the way down again. Inhale into cobra. Release down. Hug the elbows in, tuck the toes. Exhale, press up and back into downward dog. Pausing for a breath or two. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward and bring it down to the ground under the knee. Open into your side plank. You can hang out right here. If you are comfortable, happy in side plank with your leg extended, go ahead and do that. If you would like to give fallen triangle a shot here, bring that leg and plant it forward. So we're on the pinky toe side of the foot here. Fallen triangle. Release the hand down and step into your plank. On your exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to press up and back, downward dog. Couple breaths here. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. And we're going to take our peace fingers, so our index and our middle finger, and wrap them around our big toes. Our thumb closes that from the other side. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Pause here for a few breaths. Release the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to cactus the arms. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale, ride the breath down. Fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to walk out to your downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to cobra or up dog. Up dog is hands and feet only on the earth, looking up a little deeper doesn't make it better. We meet in downward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee in and either set it down or extend the foot out. Side plank or fallen triangle right here. On your exhale, bring your left hand down to the earth, knee to center. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, bring it through the center of the hands. Plant your back foot at a 90 degrees. And inhale, sweep up into your warrior two. Gazing softly over your front fingers. You can flap your wings, soften in the shoulders. So this first one, let's talk a little bit more. Knee stacks over the ankle. We're pressing into the back foot, the pinky toe side of the back foot. Head over, heart over hips. We're going to flip our palm and reverse our warrior. Your back hand can rest down your leg or back and across, and gaze over or up under your arm. Inhale, coming on up, legs stay the same. Reach forward, elbow to thigh, top arm to the sky. Side angle pose. Still bent in that front knee, still pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. If you have a block, you're always welcome to bring that in and bring your hand onto that as well. Inhale, making our way on up. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Now extend your front leg for reverse triangle. I like to heel toe my back foot in like a ½ inch. Squeeze your inner thighs as though you're holding a big yoga ball between them. Inhale, making your way on up. Reach forward and then tip into triangle. And same thing, you can have a block right there, right where you maybe left it from side angle. Arms are stacked over each other. Gaze up to the ceiling if that feels good on your neck. Inhale, come on up and bend back into warrior two. On your next exhale, windmill the hands down. You can move your yoga block and step back into your plank. Chaturanga to up dog or cobra. And we meet in our downward dog. Pause and take a few breaths. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward, knee under the hip. Remember your options, knee can come down, side plank, or extend out to the side, fallen triangle. So the pinky toe side of the foot is on the earth. Your left arm is reaching, right arm, is reaching to the sky. Left arm is down. Bring that right arm down, bring the knee into the chest, and then extend the leg to the sky one more time. And then exhale, bring it through to the center of the hands. Plant your back foot at a 90-degree heel to arch-ish alignment. And then windmill on up, bending into that front knee. I'll show this around from the side. Bending that knee so it's stacked over the ankle. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Gazing softly over your front fingertips. On your inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Hand can rest on your leg or come across to your front hip, gazing up towards the sky. Keeping that bend in the front knee. On your inhale, come on up. Maybe grab your book. And we're going to lean forward, elbow to thigh to start, and top arm up to the sky. You can stay right here, pressing that that bottom arm into the top of the thigh, or you can reach for your yoga block. Side angle pose. Maybe feeling that line of energy in that top body, or the strength in your legs, and the lower side body. On your inhale, make your way on up. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Squeeze your inner thighs together like you're holding a big yoga block. Gazing up towards the ceiling or sky. Inhale, come on up, arms at shoulder height, reach forward, and then find your triangle. We want to maintain length in the side body, length in the legs, reaching up to the sky. Shoulders are stacked. Gaze wherever is comfortable for you. On your next inhale, come on up, bend that front knee back into warrior two, gaze forward, and then exhale, windmill the hands down, using our block, and sending ourselves back into our plank. Chaturanga to cobra or up dog. Inhale and exhale, we meet in our downward dog. One more breath. Maybe sigh this one out. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. This time, we're going to step our feet on top of our hands. So the backs of the hands are on the earth, the palms are up. Bend your knees as much as is needed to make this happen. A little counter weight on our hands before our next flow. Releasing the hands on your inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rooting through both feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, follow the breath down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step to your downward dog. Inhale onto the balls of the feet, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your heart opener. And exhale, we meet in downward dog. So having your block handy, if you want it, we're going to add on one more move to this flow. So starting right leg lifts. Exhale, bring that leg in, bend the knee. You can rest it on the ground and open to side plank, or bring it out and open into your fallen triangle. from a side plank, perhaps coming coming down to the ground from the fallen triangle. We're going to lower our hips to the ground. So now we're on a wide-legged seat. And we're actually going to take our back arm or our right arm up. And then we're going to exhale and twist over to the left. So right arm towards the left foot. Left hand reaching somewhere back. Wherever it goes. On an inhale, come on up and sweep those arms back and come on back into your fallen triangle or your side plank. Take your time. We have a few breaths. Or bring that top hand down. Take that right leg, extend it up towards the sky, and then bring the foot between the hands. Bring your back foot down and windmill on up into your warrior two. Gazing softly over the front fingertips. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale your way on up. Reach forward and into side angle, elbow to thigh or hand to a block. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. And maybe this time you can even think about reaching your arm up and over, but thumbs up here. So the shoulder has a little rotation, your palm faces back, your thumb is to the sky. Trying to keep our chest open to the side of the room. On your inhale, come on up, flip your palm, exhale right into reverse triangle. That front leg straightens, it gets a break. Inhale, arms coming through center. Reach forward and find triangle, reaching that hand down to the ground. Your block can be on any setting. There are 3 options. Inhale on up. Exhale, bend that front knee, warrior two. Take a breath in. On your exhale, windmill the hands down and step back into your plank. You can move the block gently if you want to. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. And pause. I'm just going to shift. Pause here. Press into the base knuckles. Take the weight out of the wrist. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee. Choose your journey, side plank or across for fallen triangle. We're going to slowly release the hips, the toes all turn up to the sky, arms are shoulder height, and then exhale and twist across to the right leg. It doesn't matter where your hand goes. It doesn't have to reach anything in particular. On your next inhale, come on up and windmill those hands back and press up into your fallen triangle or side plank. Right hand down, left knee into chest, and then up to the sky. Exhale, bring it between the hands, back foot windmills down, and then we sweep up, bending into that front leg, warrior two, gaze softly over your front fingertips. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. The knees stay bent here still. Inhale, come on up. Reach forward, elbow to thigh, arm to the sky. Then you can decide you want your hand to come down to your block. And then if you played with it on the other side, perhaps top arm reaches up and over. And we have that rotation, so your thumb is up and your palm is facing back. Inhale, come on up, flip your front palm, reverse your triangle. That front leg gets to extend now. Inhale, making your way on up. Reach forward and then tip into triangle. Remember, you have 3 options for block height, so you can do any option that feels good to you. And the sides can be different. Inhale, making your way on up, warrior two. Exhale, pause. Breathe in. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And from downward dog, feel free to take the knees down, maybe even bringing them wide, and sit back into a child's pose. You can stack your hands if the forehead and the ground do not meet. You could even stack fists. One more breath here. And sliding hands in and pressing on up. We're going to make our way onto our sitting bones here. Going on to our sitting bones, you're also welcome to sit on anything to bring your hips up a little bit or to help your hips open a little bit. You can sit on the edge of a block or a bolster or even a towel or blanket. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together in cobblers, Baddha Konasana. Sitting up relatively tall, lengthening through the spine. And then we're going to take our right leg out in front of us, toes to the sky. Inhale, sweep up with the arms. Exhale, orient our body to the leg and forward fold. Inhale to half lift out of it and exhale to soften back in. Softening our forehead, our jaw, and maybe even softening our thoughts here. Allowing ourselves to speak kindly to ourselves as well as others. Inhale, slowly walking on up. I invite you to bring that left leg knee up, foot flat. You can bring it about a hand distance from that leg or over and across. Bringing the left hand behind. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, give yourself a hug and twist. Take a few breaths here. On your inhale, unwind. Allow this left leg to come back down to the ground and slide your right leg in for cobblers or Baddha Konasana again. Now we're going to take your left leg and slide it out, toes to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, lead with the heart, fold forward over that leg. Inhale, half lift or back out of it a little bit. And exhale, soften in. On your next inhale, we're slowly going to walk ourselves on up. Right leg comes on up. Again, about a hand's distance between that and the thigh or across, whatever feels good. Taking our right hand behind us. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And exhale, twisting over. I like the hug method. On your next inhale, unwind. Bring this leg down. Bring that other leg in. Go ahead. This time, inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. You can have a flat back or you can round. That's your choice. And we should probably keep our hands, our elbows in. But if you are more comfortable with them out, that's okay too. It's your body, your pose, your class, your time. Inhale to come on up. We're going to use the hands to guide the legs on up. And go ahead, if you're feeling chilly, grab socks or a sweater. Maybe have your bolster handy. We're coming into Shavasana shortly. So when you're ready, we're going to make our way down onto our back and maybe hug the knees into the chest. Perhaps rocking gently side to side or making circles, going one direction and then the other. We're going to plant our feet on the ground as wide as the mat. Allow the knees to fall into each other and bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your abdomen, to your belly. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And I invite you to either let go of all thoughts, if possible, or perhaps think of one thing you are grateful for today. Releasing the hands, walking the feet into about hips distance apart, and then we're going to come into Shavasana. So I'm going to guide us through it on the ground, but you're also welcome to come up into a seat. You're welcome to close your eyes or keep them open. So on the ground, if you have a pillow handy, perhaps bring it to where the backs of your knees will be and extend the legs on out. You can bring one hand to belly or both hands to belly or arms out to the side. And close your eyes if you're comfortable to do so. And take a breath in and exhale, let it go. Coming into Shavasana, our final pose. You're welcome, if it's better for you, to come on up into a seat. Same thing, eyes open or closed. We're just going to be here for a few minutes of stillness and silence to allow our body to incorporate, integrate practice. Slowly starting to deepen your breath, bringing your awareness back inside your body and reawakening with small, gentle movements, however feels comfortable for you. Moving intuitively and gradually perhaps making the movements bigger. When you're ready, maybe reaching arms overhead for a stretch. And if you are laying down, I invite you to roll onto your side. If you're seated, I invite you to stay as you are. And we're going to pause for another moment and just notice how we're feeling after practice. From laying down, bringing yourself into a comfortable seat, and we'll all bring our hands together at heart center. Taking a moment, taking an opportunity to thank ourselves for showing up today. Taking some time for ourselves. I thank you for joining me for this class, for allowing me to guide you through this practice. We're going to bring our hands to our forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to our mouths to remind us to have clear and loving communication. And our hands back to our heart to remind us to do this with clear and loving intentions. And taking this with us into the rest of our day. I hope you have a beautiful one. Take care. And I'll see you next time.